Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the upcoming week, December 8th through December the 14th. My intention for the reading is to give you just the week ahead energy overview. I have a few specific key messages lined out with each card, and we're just doing a quick 4-card spread today. I do thank you so much for being here, Gemini. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your time. Let's see what we can give for the sign of Gemini for the week ahead, December 18th through the 14th. The first card out is the general energy of the week for the sign of Gemini. General energy for the week for the sign of Gemini. General energy for the week. We've got the Devil. Very interesting. This is a major arcana for the sign of Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be interacting with a Capricorn. The Devil shows up when we need to be aware of the chains that bind us. This is showing up as a little bit of a, I'm not going to call it a warning because I'm not trying to instill fear. I'm just letting you know that there could be toxicities in your life or things that are getting the best of you. When you think that you have everything under control and you're just bebopping along in your life, and then all of a sudden you're stopped dead in your tracks because you realize, oh my gosh, I'm addicted to drinking. I'm addicted to pornography. I'm addicted to eating too much. I'm addicted to fill in the blank. And so the Devil shows up in a general message like this, just as a little bit of a heads up, calling it a heads up for you, a signal, a sign that it might be time for you to just stop, take a really good look around your life and realize if there's anything that you think you're in complete control of, but when you do stop and analyze, you realize, nope, it's got control of me. And so I better break the chains that bind and let it go. The Devil is the major arcana, and it represents the physical, carnal nature, of the world. So, not to go back to like biblical or make any kind of a religious kind of connotation about it, but in actuality, the Devil was supposedly ruling over the earth. And so anything that is earth related, anything of the carnal nature, all of those lustful desires, the 7 deadly sins and all of that, that's really what the Devil's in charge of. And so it pops out in a reading so that we can take a good look and ask ourselves and question and just be open-minded to, is there anything that is holding us hostage that we know better and that we need to let go of? So Devil popping up for you, Gemini, just as a heads up. The next card out, we're looking for obstacles, things that we can be letting go of. Gemini, we had a beautiful full moon in your sign on the 4th of December. Still pretty visible in the sky on Friday, the 5th of December. And I think we are still absolutely in that afterglow, the after shadow, the post shadow. Full moons are automatically just a time when the moon is at its fullest expression. And that's when we can take a little note from the moon and understand ourselves at our full expression. And in order for us to be in that state, what obstacles do we notice? And what do we need to shed and let go of? For the sign of Gemini, what are some obstacles, or what is something that needs to be let go of? Another major arcana, the Hermit. The Hermit is major arcana for another earth sign, the sign of Virgo. So Gemini, I don't know if there's a lot of physical, holdings going on in your life right now, but this is showing up as an obstacle. And this is you going within. This is you detaching. This is you spending too much time alone, pulling away, not wanting to be a part of the group, but just rather wanting to be just with you, going within and finding your light, which is not a bad thing. I think what I'm really trying to highlight is the aspect of the hermit. There's a lot of positive attributes to the hermit, but I'm really coming at it from the object of obstacles. And so the kind of the downsides of the hermit are detaching from people, pulling away from groups, spending too much time alone, all the things that I said initially. And so this is showing up as something, to be considerate of letting go. Letting go of the need to just want to be by yourself, maybe reintegrating with your groups, reintegrating with your family, with your loved ones, your children, your spouse, whoever it is that you're close to, your neighbors. Maybe start talking to your neighbors again. The hermit here showing up in the obstacles, and something that can be let go of for the sign of Gemini. The next card out is the blessings in your life, Gemini. What can you be focusing on? We know the general message, we know the obstacles, and now let's focus on the blessings. What are the blessings in Gemini's life? What they can be focusing on, what they can be happy about, excited about. Oh gosh, another major arcana, this is water, not so much earth, but Hanged Man is representative of the sign of Pisces. And the Hanged Man is showing up to explain your blessings right now is your ability to go upside down, not literally, maybe literally for you, but figuratively, and see things from another angle. Look at things from a perspective that you haven't looked at before. Consider that the way you've been viewing the world, maybe, these toxicities or these addictions, maybe pulling away from people, detaching from people, maybe turn yourself literally or figuratively upside down and try to shift your perspective. The phrase that goes along with the Hanged Man is willful surrender. And so willfully surrender your concepts of how you think things are. Choose on purpose to see things from a different angle, literally. Hanged Man is very introspective, but in a way because they want to see things from a different viewpoint. They really do go upside down so that they can be, given an epiphany, receiving how it's almost like an empowering thought, an empowering idea. The word is escaping me. It's not necessarily embodiment. It's that epiphany energy for sure, but enlightenment. That's the word I was looking for. The Hanged Man is seeking enlightened knowledge. They're seeking enlightenment. They're seeking blessings from the heavens. In Norse mythology, I believe it was Loki. No, I'm getting the name wrong. Oh, he supposedly came up with the runes hanging upside down from the tree. It'll come to me. Darn it. If you know, please put it in the comments. But the Hanged Man here is showing up for the sign of Gemini's blessings and what to be focusing on. What to be focusing on is seeing things from a new, fresh angle, fresh perspective. And let's see, the message from spirit, the message from the divine, a message from your higher self, whatever it is you call it. Absolutely open on this channel to everybody's different perspectives and beliefs and thought systems. But what I'm trying to give you is this last card. Think of it as you will, if you will, as a message from your angels, spirits, guides, whatever you call that, outside of yourself, or maybe it is from within yourself. The Tower. Very interesting. The Tower shows up to let us know that there is something shocking. There is something spiritually, I don't know, it's going to knock you off your feet. It's going to shake, rattle, and roll everything you thought was sturdy, steady, and foundationed in your life. It's going to give you a little bit of a spin on reality. It's going to turn what you thought was solid structure, safe. You maybe put a little bit too much time and effort into believing in its goodness. And it's almost gonna be like, I don't want to make it scare you or anything, but it's that pull the wool out, or pull the wool from your eyes. It's pull the rug out from underneath you, but for your good. The Tower always happens for your good. It's not something that is a scary lightning strike and it's going to make you tumble to the ground. There's a reason that the Tower happens. You thought something was one way, but turns out, something happens. Your boss quits, the company dissolves, and those seem like bad things, but there's always a light to the darkness. There's always a positive way to spin it. So hanged man energy could really show up in this time frame, and that's really great. But this is not always a negative card. It's just something that you weren't expecting. And that's what's showing up as your message here at the end. Gemini, I'm so grateful and thankful that you're here, that you watched all the way through if you did. And please remember to like, follow, subscribe, share, repost. I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, and I'm so grateful that you were here today. Thank you again. Be well and be blessed.